Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial by SToby. So in this one, we're going to be going through everything in the Alchemistry mod. So, because it's really relatively small, that's pretty much everything that's in this mod pack. Um, so how this one is, it's basically designed so that you're going through and you're making different elements and adding and combining stuff to make different materials. It may have appeared in your backpack. I don't know why you're here. Maybe you're just interested. So let's get into how this mod pack works. So the first thing that you'll need is this chemical dissolver. This is the most, personally I think this is the most important thing in this entire mod pack. So what you use this for is if I click on, also if you click on the arrow in pretty much all of these, it will automatically open up the JAI thing to show what different things you can use it for. But the first thing is the chemical dissolver. So what this does is it takes whatever you enter and dissolves it into a substance. Now, how this works is you take, so you've got the thing up here, so this one for example is any log, and you can see, number one, we got type, I don't know what this is, but one roll, and here are your percent chances. So what this means is when you put in one log, at a 30% chance, there is a 30% chance that it will give you a molecule of water, and a 70% chance that it will give you a molecule of cellulose. And if I flick along, use my double click, see if I can find something. Basically what I'm saying is if the rolls, here we go, I saw something there, there you go. So look here, we've got nether brick. Now this one has 4 rolls. So what this means is this here, it will roll all these percentages 4 times. I don't know what's meant to be there, I don't know, I think that's probably broken. But it will roll all of these percentages 4 times. So that's what that means. You can also use this thing, if you have any of these down here, you can also use it to break it into its component parts. So that's what the chemical dissolver's for, and it's pretty key for this whole mod pack. The second thing that's pretty key is the chemical combiner. Now this allows you to take the elements that you have and recombine them into items. So here we got 16 phosphorus, makes a block of glowstone. I don't know all of the recipes. I'm not that big brained. But you can use JEI to bring up the recipes if you just click on the arrows, as I said earlier. Now those two are the key machines, and now I'm going to put that there. We got these 4 machines here. These all deal with liquids. So the first one is, I'm going to say the Atomizer is the first one. This one takes water or whatever molecule you put there and breaks it into elements. So here, if you put in a bucket of water, which is 100 millibuckets, which is 1,000 millibuckets, will do this recipe twice because it uses 500, so it will give you 16 water. And then that can be broken down into oxygen and hydrogen. And then the next one is the liquefier, which does the exact opposite. It takes elements and it turns them back into their liquids. Yeah, not really much else to explain there. And then the evaporator. Now this one, I'm not sure if there's different recipes in different mod packs, but in this mod pack, which I'm showing it off from, there's these 3 recipes. Now I think these are just the basic recipes. So we've got milk, which turns into condensed milk, lava, which turns into magma blocks, and water, which turns into salt. So you can pretty much see what that does. It just evaporates stuff, and note that operates 50% slower, no non-dry biomes, so if you're all in a desert, it should work faster. Last, I think this, yeah, So last of the one block machines, we have the Electrolyzer. Don't know why you'd use this, to be honest. I think it might be a little cheaper than putting it in the Liquify, in the Atomizer. But this turns water into hydrogen and oxygen using an electrolyte, which you can see it's got the percentage chance of being consumed, and then again, right there, you've got the 10% chance. So that's the same rules as the other one, and that just does one roll, because it doesn't say the amount of rolls, so it just does the one. And next are these two. We got fission and fusion. Now, these work by taking an element and splitting it into its component parts. Now, these are built so you've got this block, multi-block here, and if I break my way in, you can see that it's full of mobs. You have this 3-block fission core in the middle, which is important to have, and then the same is with the fusion, but with fusion casing, the fusion controller. Now, all of these need to be powered apart from the evaporator, which is why it's separate. Yeah, that's just something to know. And then this one, who bets it's full of mobs? Heck yeah, it is. Again, exactly the same, just with fusion. And the fission takes elements and breaks them into their parts. So here we've got carbon, breaks into 2 lithium. Now note, if it's an odd number, it will break it into one more into half, but it will round one up and round one down. Whereas if it's an even number, it just splits it evenly into 2. Now, the fusion works the exact opposite. It takes 2 elements, so let's take 2 hydrogens, and combines them together into the next one. Now, what this will do is, you can see hydrogen is 1, so what this will do is it will just do 1 plus 1, which will give you 2, which is helium. And this works for any element you put in. Now, if you put in 2 elements that will push this over 100, it just won't do anything. So you can see we've got 107, 106. The max element this mod can process is 118, because that's the highest element we have currently discovered at the time of recording. But if you put any elements that make it high, it just won't do anything. And that is pretty much the whole of Alchemistry. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell, adios.